High up in the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, there's this incredible, intelligent being moving silently through the trees. A guardian, really. Today, we're going to get to know them, the orangutans, and we're going to uncover a vital secret they hold for the future of our entire planet. It really all starts with their name. In the Malay language, orangutan literally translates to this, person of the forest. And that's not just some cute label, it's a sign of deep respect. It recognizes this ancient connection, this quiet wisdom. It really sets the stage for everything we're about to find out. And that's the big question we're diving into, right? What does it actually mean to be the guardian of the forest? It's a huge responsibility they never asked for, but it's one the whole ecosystem absolutely depends on. So how on earth does one single animal hold the health of a massive rainforest in its hands? Well, let's get into it. To really understand their role as guardians, we have to understand who they are first. So we're going to move past that simple image of just a big ape and really get to know the complex, thoughtful individuals that are the orangutans. When you look at what makes them tick, it's kind of familiar. First off, get this. We share a staggering 97% of our DNA with them. They are one of our closest living relatives. And they are so smart. We're talking about using tools, solving tricky problems. And their family bonds? Wow, a mother and her baby have one of the strongest bonds in the entire animal kingdom. The kids stay with their moms for up to 8 years, learning everything they need to know before they head out on their own. They truly are the people of the trees. Okay, so we've established they're these incredibly intelligent, relatable beings. But this is where we get to their real purpose, their secret identity, if you like. They aren't just living in the forest, they are the ones building it. This is their main gig. They are the great gardeners of the rainforest. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that without them, the forest as we know it would just cease to exist. They are the engine that keeps it all going, always planting the seeds for the next generation. But how in the world do they do it? Well, it's this incredibly simple yet totally perfect system. It all starts with lunch. They eat hundreds of different kinds of fruit, a lot of which are too big for any other animal to bother with. Then, as they travel, and they travel for miles and miles through the canopy, they deposit the seeds in new places. And the seeds come out in their droppings, which is basically the perfect all-natural fertilizer. A single orangutan can help replant acres and acres of forest over its life. It's just this beautiful, natural engine of creation. But here's the thing. This perfect cycle, this amazing partnership between the gardener and the garden, it is being catastrophically broken. The paradise that they've spent millennia building is now in serious danger. 100,000. Just let that number sit there for a second. What do you think that could possibly be? That's what it is. Between 1999 and 2015, the population of Bornean orangutans dropped by more than 100,000. This isn't some slow, gradual decline. This is a collapse. It's a horrifying, silent disappearance of the forest's people. And when you look at why, the picture is pretty grim. The biggest driver, making up half of the problem, is just straight-up habitat loss. Their homes are being bulldozed, logged, and burned to the ground, a lot of it for palm oil plantations. And if that wasn't enough, illegal hunting and the awful illegal pet trade are creating this perfect storm of threats, pushing them right to the edge. But this story is not without its heroes. As the orangutans' world gets smaller and smaller, a whole new group of guardians is stepping up to protect the original guardians of the forest. All over the world, there's this incredible network of dedicated scientists, rescue teams, and conservationists who are in a flat-out race against time. They're on the front lines, fighting every single day to give these animals a future. And their strategy has to be incredibly complex, because the problem is so complex. They're not just fighting one thing. Teams are working on the ground to secure and protect huge areas of forest from being cut down. They run these amazing rescue and rehab programs for orphan baby orangutans, literally teaching them how to survive in the wild. They work with local villages to find sustainable ways to live, and they partner with police to crack down on poaching and the pet trade. It's a full-on, multi-front war to save them. So why does all this matter? Beyond just saving one incredible animal. Well, it's because their future is completely 100% tied up with our own. Scientists have a term for this, a keystone species. It's a great analogy. Think of the keystone in a stone archway. If you pull out that one single stone at the top, the entire arch collapses. That's the orangutan. They are the keystone of the rainforest. By doing their gardening, they create the habitat for thousands of other species: tigers, elephants, birds, insects, you name it. So, at the end of the day, when we protect orangutans, we aren't just saving one species, we're protecting the entire unbelievably complex web of life in the rainforest. And by doing that, we're also protecting one of the planet's most important defenses against climate change. These huge, ancient forests are like giant sponges, soaking up carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So yeah, their survival is very, very literally tied to our survival. We started this whole journey with the fact that the orangutan is the person of the forest, its guardian. They're still doing their job, every single day they're allowed to. Which really just leaves one final question for all of us. The forest has its guardians. The real question is, will we be ours?